When big goals feel out of control, it is easy to get paralyzed. The most effective response is to pull your attention away from the horizon. Instead, look right under your nose and focus on the immediate, manageable things you love. It is a common trap to optimize your life for a massive milestone, like a financial target. But people often hit that target and still feel empty. Or they repeatedly sabotage their own progress before they ever get there. Every time you face a challenge, a trigger activates in your brain. Early conditioning forces you down an automatic path toward a fear-based reaction. But if you pause, you can bypass that programming and make a conscious choice in the present. Realizing your baseline reactions were programmed by an outdated past is the prerequisite for change. By stripping away those fear-based restrictions, you clear the path for the unrestricted intelligence that ultimately guides all your mental and physical faculties. This chart illustrates the 65% barrier. Traditional psychology focuses heavily on symptom relief, trying to cure misery or fix immediate problems. But pulling someone out of negative behaviors only brings them back to a neutral baseline. It leaves a gap in human potential that fixing problems alone cannot fill. To push past that baseline, you have to move towards a state of flourishing. The data shows that developing grit, a combination of perseverance and passion, is the specific variable that allows human capability to break through that ceiling. The philosopher R. Buckminster Fuller approached this problem by looking at society as a whole. He pointed out that true advancement does not come from asking how to make more money. It comes from asking how you can serve more people. Escaping the misinformation of the past requires a change in your primary metric. When you stop optimizing for personal wealth and start prioritizing service and resilience, you shift the conditions of your success. There is a major friction point in this process. You cannot sustainably serve others if you are running an internal engine of intense self-criticism. Trying to force perseverance while attacking your own character leads directly to burnout. You have to treat self-kindness as a deliberate, necessary action. It is not a passive feeling that you earn after you succeed. As the text here states, we often wait for kindness, but being kind to yourself can start right now. You must initiate it, especially in moments of failure. Dr. Mehmet Oz recommends a specific evening reflection exercise to build this habit. Think back to your biggest mistake from yesterday. Now, consciously rewrite your internal dialogue surrounding it. Talk to yourself using the exact tone and words you would use to comfort a close friend in that same situation. Resilience is impossible without self-kindness. You cannot sustain the effort required to serve the world if you are constantly at war with your own mind. These elements combine into a single engine. First, you use consciousness to observe your automatic reactions. Second, you practice active self-kindness. Third, you shift your focus to serving others. And fourth, you persist through obstacles with grit. These 4 steps build the foundation, but to accelerate the results, you have to apply Warren Buffett's philosophy on personal compounding. He argues that the best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. The rules for compounding that personal value are clear. First, the more you learn, the more you will earn. Second, your reputation takes a lifetime to build, but it takes just 5 minutes to ruin it. And third, if you find something you actually like to do, you will never work a day in your life. Yet, despite all the strategies for building wealth and resilience, the enduring force in a successful life is much simpler. It is foundational kindness to yourself and to the people around you. Discarding your old blueprint is not the end of the process. It is the beginning of a life where your potential is no longer restricted by your past, but driven by your own intelligence.